Hi, and welcome to a live card making tutorial. And my plans changed in a hurry. I wanted to mow the lawn and power wash the house, and then my July paper pumpkin kit arrived, and I promised I would make these for you in a live video. Oh, there we go. I have these sweet summer cards practically make themselves. But let me start by introducing myself. I'm Shelley Godby, and for 24 years, I've been teaching you how to create hand stamped smiles through my YouTube videos, my Stamping Smiles blog, and my mailing list. So it's the July paper pumpkin kit. Look how cute the box is. And sweeter with you. Okay, and it just came. Put the cards together quickly. I thought, okay, so let's have a look at the kit. Okay, isn't this box? I am just loving this box. Like, oh my goodness. Oh, Miss Sandra, hi. And all right, so it starts with that, and then even the tissue is red. I mean, just the presentation with this box showing up, it's like, ooh, hoo, hoo, pretty. Okay, and so as always, you get some fabulous instructions, which I'll be using, and I'll do them in the order. And then our card bases. So there are 4 different designs to each of the 4 designs. So if I mess up, there's no, second chance. But I can show you the first ones I did, and look at the envelopes. Oh, but then I have a thing for plaid. So isn't that great? Such pretty envelopes with the scallop on there. All right. And then all the supplies. All right, our stamp set. These are the images. I have all of mine already mounted. And it includes, when you first subscribe, your very first subscription, you get a clear amount block that you use over and over and over. Okay. And let me show you that how to subscribe. You know what? I think anymore, the best is just to go ahead and do the monthly. And so you subscribe there. And so it always includes a stamp set and an ink spot. And Stampin' Up! Tries really hard not to repeat a color in a year, so you can end up with a nice assortment of these 1-inch ink spots. The adhesives we need, okay, which is good. So, they're all inclusive. And then you have all of the die cuts. Pretty, pretty, pretty. And the labels. And one thing I really appreciate about Stampin' Up!, they give us more labels than we need, so there's a second chance. And I like how easily these fall out. Maybe it's not the prettiest thing for the camera, but they fall out easily, meaning we don't have any of those hanging chads, right? And so there, everything we need to make our cards. So how about we get started? Let me hide that. Come back over here. There we go. And right before I went live with you, Stampin' Up! Announced, are you ready for this? Free shipping. Wednesday, July 23rd through Friday, July 25th only for orders of 75 or more. Okay, so you're like, oh, free shipping. I love free shipping. And so you can use your Stampin' Rewards, but just, keep in the back of your head, if you apply your Stampin' Rewards, it's going to be on the retail amount. So if you order $75 and apply $25, now your order's down to $50, and it won't qualify for free shipping. So just, order enough, make sure, and when free shipping pops in, you'll know you have the right amount, right? Okay, so let's start with card number 1. And, I've been forgetting lately, please give my video a thumbs up and a share. All right, and so the first one, we need this with the polka dots. There we go. And some of the instructions, I did a little bit different because I don't know that the instruction was there. That may sound silly, but okay, so for this one, oh, I need this, and this worked out well. We're going to stamp right on there, but with the photopolymer, it just makes it nice and easy. I don't need that yet. Right. And I do need this big one, the vellum. I love vellum. And the scallop edge and all these. Oh, crud. Okay, don't do that. Ruh-roh. We'll put that at the Where will that be best? I think that'll be best at the bottom. Okay, so carefully pull these off. I'm a little hyper when they announce free shipping. Yeah, that was not good. Let's pop this one out. We'll save that for another time. All right. So what else do I need? Oh, I don't need this yet, but since it's falling out, I need this big one. There we go. And it is really nice on the instructions how they show you all the pieces you need. All right, and so there's got to be another, here we go. On here, our label. Fantastic. So the thing with Paper Pumpkin, by the time I'm showing it to you, it's too late to receive the full kit. Okay, that's going to be okay. I think it'll be all right. All right, it's too, there sometimes, the refill kits, there often are refill kits, and that gives you an opportunity to pick it up, but the full kit isn't always available. And so you want to subscribe to Paper Pumpkin and get ahead of it. And so right now you can subscribe for the August kit. You'll need to do that by August 10th to get in on it. Okay, so I'm just putting stuff aside. I think we're getting there. Have all of our endless. So let's do some stamping. So just to make things go quicker, and I just, I have them on these others, and I really do love our regular blocks because they're so comfortable to hang on to. The groove is in there, and you've got that groove, and it's rounded and polished and really comfortable to hang on to. And also, I prefer my own full-size classic Stampin', or instead of the Stampin' spots, my full-size classic pad. And this Hello Friend. And what's cool is not only do you have all the ink spots, you still have these stamp sets when it's over. And there is a companion die set to go with this, but look how that fits right in there. You can see where you're stamping straight up and down. Voila. Hello, friend. And then on this little blue one, love you lots. And I've got this on a clear block. That's a C. This other one was an H. But all the stamps always in a Paper Pumpkin do fit on the initial block that comes with it. But this just makes it go quicker for me not to have to keep taking it off and cleaning and all that. And love you lots. Good. Not perfect. I should have, I'm not seeing it. Usually we get, oh, we do. We have an extra. Let's try again. Let's try that again. And then I pick between which one looks the best. All right. I am truly hyper, though. Free shipping. Woohoo! All right. Let me slow down. Straight up and down. Oh, much better. Okay. And I appreciate that so much, how they do that they give me an extra. So I have that opportunity to mess up. All right. So let's, oh, that's not for this one. We've got all of our elements here. That's for another one. Bring back our instructions. I really do appreciate these instructions so much. So it's showing me mini glue dots on, oh, the 5 flowers. I need another one of these. On the 5 flowers. Perfect. It didn't show me, well, I'll tell you what. Okay, it's showing dimensionals on the back, and it's showing one down here, and I thought, why? I think to catch this. But you know what? I'm going to use the tear and tape adhesive. That's what I did. But that's what they were showing. Stick one down there and catch it on there. And I thought, But the tear and tape, I just love this stuff. You just literally tear it. And it's just got such a great hold. And then I always press down on it so that it makes it easy to get the backing off. And the instructions show us to put it on each of these areas, the leaves, and the one strawberry. Okay. So we'll do all that. fantastic. It is so beautiful today here. The high is supposed to be, what said 78. Now they've got it down to, oh, maybe it still says 78, 76, 78, but it's 77. I mean, for July, oh, it's just gorgeous. Thought, yeah, need to get out there and mow the lawn in that weather. So peel those off. Peel this off. And, you know, with that free shipping, we've got all the July online exclusives. So if you've been seeing things, like this is a great opportunity. And a lot of things were back in stock. You know, the Full of Charm, that sweet collection, that it has come back. So has the Just a Note bundle. And there was something else that I saw. But anyway, a lot of things came back in stock. And so it's going to be a great time to take advantage of free shipping. All right, and our dimensionals. So since I'm going to use 3 instead of sticking one way down there. But of course, feel free to follow the Stampin' Up! Directions. They're a lot smarter than I am. All right, because, you know, I tore mine. Brilliant. I'm usually telling you to be careful, you know, to gently pull them out. They come out nicely and just be, let's see if I turn it over if it's, yeah, we don't want it over there either, I don't think. Let me look at my sample and see if I think I could, you know what, that may be a better place. Let's do that. Okay, so this place on here, it comes down. I want it to come off the edge a little bit. I love when things go outside of, they have to stay within the card so we can put an envelope, but I like when it goes off the edge. It's like, oh, that is so sharp. So you know what, let's just go ahead and do this right now. And if it showed it, I didn't understand it, but we're going to put the tear and tape in the same place and it'll be hidden because adhesive shows through vellum. Oh, hey, look, that's going to work out really well. That's going to help hold that. So you look for the places to hide it, and we've got a lot of places to hide it on here. So yeah, I gave you about 10 or 15 minutes heads up I was going live. So if you subscribed, oh, that's not, I thought that was a backing. You know, you're like, oh, she's live. But thank goodness for replays. I thought, oh, I need to do this before I go out and mow and get all grubby. And because, you know, tomorrow I'm going to have a live video. Every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, I am here with a live card making tutorial. And that's been for, I haven't missed a Tuesday in 2 years. So there we go. Isn't that beautiful? It really is. All right, and so here, let's get these off. Just so summery. And actually, they had one of these underneath it. So let's do that before I attach it. One of our little strawberry blossoms. And that came down here. Okay. And that's peeking out. Looking good. And then this, you can see where it could have caught on there, I guess if it stuck out, but here we go. Love you lots. And I've got adhesive to hold that. And now just the rest of these, and we will have card 104. Hey, Miss Adelaide. Yeah. My paper pumpkin came in this afternoon and I made the cards. Well, okay, let's go live. I promised them I would. I didn't want to wait till Wednesday, and tomorrow I have a live video already, and so it's just working out. It's working out. And then I can go and get all, oh, that'll work out really well. Get all sweaty mowing the lawn and then power wash the house because, you know, you end up power washing yourself too if you've ever done it. But it just looks so good when you're done. So I really don't want to touch the adhesive if I can avoid it. Come up over here. Right in here. And one more. Where is the one more? 1, 2. Oh, okay. Right here. The blossoms do add a lot though, don't they? And there is card number 1. with its coordinating envelope. Cute, cute, cute. All right. So, card number 2. What all do we need here? I need to get back into my elements. All right, this will finish this one up, so we'll do that. All right. And see, I have a spare in case I do a lousy job, which is entirely possible. Okay, let's slow down and take this out gently. Okay. All right, so I need that. Oh, this one I don't have. All right, and I need a couple of my blossoms, and we might as well just turn those over right now because they will need adhesive. Fantastic. And a strawberry. This looks like the one to me. There we go. There are 3 different strawberries. Strawberry, 2 blossoms. Oh, and that vellum. Yep, here we go. That I already have. Managed not to tear that one. Oh, and then a pink, here we go, label. Thank goodness there is an extra. There are 3 in total for 2 cards each. All right, so let's go ahead and do our stamping. Back with my Garden Green Classic Stamping Pad. Pick this up, lock that in. These cards, I didn't see them ahead of time. I think it's just a lot of fun getting surprised. You know, I knew ahead they were going to be strawberries, but I didn't look at anything like, oh, this is cool. All right, so thank you. And next month's looks really nice too. And when they showed it, it is, the stamping was right in the center. I don't need to try to get it off center, so I appreciated that. And I have the little dots around. It's decorative, but it also helps for me to find the center. There we go, with a thank you. And then on this one, I want "You're the best." And I have that on the paper pumpkin block. Okay. Straight up and down. We'll go slower this time. You know what? We'll see if I can do any better. I went uphill a little bit. Just a tad. I'd rather not. Okay. And got very, very quiet. Okay, there we go. All right, that one's definitely better. And that should be our stamping. Okay. We are doing good. And on here, some people, these mini glue dots bother them on here. I don't mind them at all. You know, with my take your pick tool, boom, just come right off. Like, okay. All right, so we got that. We have our vellum. Our thank you. So our thank you is going to get dimensionals right here. You know, I am just really enjoying the mix of the kits and, you know, what Stampin' Up! Calls an avid stamper. And tomorrow will be an avid card, dies, you know, stamping and dies and, you know, all kinds of fun stuff, different techniques, embossing. But then it's fun to get a kit and get a little spoiled. I'm okay with being spoiled. And so for this, a dimensional on this side only, because it will overlap it, and we just need it to make up the difference. I'll show you. So I don't necessarily need adhesive here, but here, so it sticks and it's the same height. Miss Adelaide. I know, Miss Adelaide. Yeah. But, yeah, I can't do anything about that, but I appreciate that you come and watch. And yes, you know, everything is an idea. You know, we can get ideas from just, you know, I remember even being in Bed Bath and Beyond. It doesn't, well, it's online, but the stores, all went belly up. And I looked at a shower curtain and came home and made a card. Well, oh, that. And so, there's just inspiration everywhere. Oh, you know what? This tucks up under here. I'm going to say, yep. And then goes off the edge. I thought that shouldn't be that low, but here we go. All right. So let's do, and the directions are showing you to make sure you hide your adhesive behind the circle. It's not a pretty look when you can see adhesive through vellum. Okay, but I really do like vellum a lot. It just adds so much. Here we go. All right, and then we'll do our placing. This has to go on there, right? Because we didn't put a dimensional behind it. And so it needs to also touch over here onto our label. And there we go. Card number 2. And I'm starting from scratch other than I have the stamps on here. So this is all real time about how quickly you can put paper pumpkin kits together. Okay, and just something, it's just so pretty. All right, so then we have this, and their sample, use the side you like, but they were showing this over here. And it came with a couple blossoms. So back with my Garden Green Classic Stampin' Pad. And this is where we use that strawberry. Ink this up, and let's stamp as directed. As I was saying, I really like designing my cards. I think it's a lot of fun, but it's fun to get spoiled too. I guess like eating out, if you're a chef or you just really enjoy cooking and all that, but I still enjoy going out and having someone else do the cooking. There we go. Okay, and then while we've got that out, we're back with the thank you. It's a good size thank you, isn't it? Oh, thank you, Miss Adelaide. Yeah. All right. Straight up and down. Boy, Garden Green. I've been a demonstrator for 24 years, and Garden Green was one of the Stampin' Up! Colors when I was still but a customer. So it's been around a long, long, long time, and it's one of my favorites. Just looks good with so much. All right, I'm looking for, here we go. I let it get buried. I need these two. And I will need this, so I might as well just use it. And I have an extra in case I mess up. Not that that would happen. But if you'd be so kind to give my video a thumbs up and a share, and of course, come over and say hello. Appreciate that very, very much. All right. So, and the directions are showing, we need a bunch of strawberries for this one. Well, I've got these, so let's just do this. It's showing just in the center is good enough. I've gotten carried away with the tear and tape. If you use it as directed, you'll have enough. I sometimes think I know better. All right, so our big strawberry, well, we've got that. A couple dimensionals. Boom. All right, let's see. And let's go ahead and, it's so much fun. I love getting all the adhesive off and then just putting it all together. Nothing to slow me down. I don't need this one yet, so I don't want to get myself confused. I'm confused easily enough, right? Yeah, it's true. Okay, so now I need, 3 blossoms. How many blossoms do I need for the last one? Okay, good. I have enough. Just enough, perfect amount. But you don't need more than what it calls for, right? Right. Okay, so Well, that's used up. Fantastic. And then, there we go. And they are a little different. So that's fun. It's not just all the same strawberries. Okay. So I've got to look at this. On this one, we're going to do 2 mini glue dots. Oh, there we go. And I just love that they show you where to put them. Did I show you the difference? When you see the solid, that's a mini glue dot. The open, it's actually an octagon, but it looks like a circle. That's a dimensional, of course. The straight is the tape. And so it's all coded, which is nice. You're not guessing. And really, the way these are done, it'd be easy to do with the kids too. And I do these kits with the ladies at church. People have never stamped before, and we start off with no stamping, and then we've graduated to the stamping kits, and they have just really taken to it like a duck to water, and they quickly understood, when it's a dimensional and when it's a mini glue dot. Okay, so there we go. Let's get all the adhesive off so we're ready just to put it all together. Thank you, Miss Adelaide. Yes, please give my video a thumbs up and a share and come over and say hello. And people didn't get much warning to know I was going to be going live because my kit just arrived, and as I was sharing, I had plans to be out in the yard. But now I have to let everyone know about free shipping too. Woohoo! Free shipping. Wednesday, July 23rd through Friday, July 25th only for orders of 75 and more. Okay, and get the backing off of there. Okay, I think I've got them off of all of them now. And they even show you how to put them on, which way to, so here, put this one is on the bottom. Of course, you can do what you want with these. A little bit of a gap over here. You don't have to follow them at all like they show you. And to start with this one up here, which that will be for here. So here we go. Let's do this. And I'm not going to press down so I can move things if I need to. And right here, next to it. Okay. Followed by our big strawberry with the greeting. Okay, let's bring all this up a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, perfect. I guess those should have been up higher. Okay. Oh, yeah. And then I set it down on there. That was just brilliant. All right. I don't want that gap. I need that to be straight to read the thank you. Okay. And see, now you can see why the mini glue dots. Okay, everything needs to shift a little bit because I'll be off the edge, and that's my cardinal rule, right? You have to be able to fit within your palette, the card base. Make sure I do. Okay. And this over here. I am pulling that down somehow. Here we go. I don't want to be pulling it down. You know what? It wouldn't hurt either to put a dimensional over there. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll have plenty because I'm almost done and I still have half a sheet. So let's go ahead and support it even though they didn't. I don't remember that with the first one that I did, but that's okay. Okay. And let's finish it with our flowers, blossoms, or up over here. Oh, it's on there. Okay. It is really cute when it's just right on the strawberries. And okay, and this one's over here. And there we have, with our envelope, card number 3. All right, we are just cruising along. So now card number 4. Now this one, oh, I think I was definitely making that one a little bit more complicated than necessary, but I think I understand it now. So our label, and you have the dots around there. Back with my garden green. And for this one, we're using Life is Sweeter with You. Okay. Goodness, that could go for family and friends. And of course, if you've got someone special in your life. Life is sweeter with you. Fantastic. All right, so we can go ahead and there we go. We can go ahead and just place that one. And this goes on with tear and tape. And it's kind of funny. They show it like this and then one at the end. I'm like, okay. All right, no problem. Oh, there. All right. Did I mention free shipping? Wednesday, July 23rd through Friday, July 25th. Orders of 75 or more. And this goes just about right here. And this is so cute because this is the one where we have the strawberry basket. And now I need some more strawberries. I don't know if I even need a little one. I don't see it right off, but I need 4 to fill the basket. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, here we go. And 4. So 4 big ones and a little one. And I had 1 flower left somewhere in one of these. Okay, it's here somewhere. Because remember I said, oh, I have a flower left. Oh, it hit the floor. Here we go. The 2 flowers. I didn't see that go flying. Okay. So on our flowers, blossoms, mini glue dots. I imagine, if you are a subscriber, makes it easier to see them put together. So when you sit down with it, and helps make the directions make sense, and then of course you can put your own little spin on it. And this, I'm going to do a dimensional. Okay. All right. I'm getting that backing off, right? Okay. And so then on the back of here, they showed 1 strip of tear and tape, but you know what? I'm on my last card. I've got plenty. I end up using a 2nd strip. And since there's plenty and I won't cause you to run out, let's do the 2. And these will stick onto this adhesive. And so then it shows you how to add them. And so you start with this one. And the reason for that is you can see it right down here. All right, but I need to turn that a little. Oh, no, I'll be fine. My strawberries, what's hanging out, it will get covered. It will be okay. Okay, and so the strawberry that I want out front goes first, and I had them a little bit too low, but I think that's about right. And then, and don't go so far over because they need to be in the basket. They need to stay in the basket. And if you need to, add some more adhesive. I'm still catching that. Oh, doesn't that look cute? And over here. But yep, other than this one, because we do have that strawberry for the bottom, it's going to look funny if it's coming out the side because that's just not realistic. And then it shows you the dimensionals. And look, that's going to help keep those together. And then and one down here. Okay, so we'll peel those off. So 8 cards in the July Paper Pumpkin Kit. 4 designs to each of the 4 designs. And oh, so summary. Okay, I just did what they showed, but I need it to, the strawberry to come out over here. So it's either trim these off, which would be easy, or put it the opposite way. We'll just fold them over. Okay, we're good. I can't have that hanging out. That just won't do. About right here. I want that scallop showing. My greeting. Cute, cute, cute. And then this one, it sits off over here. And our blossom. Oh, so cute. And one more. So let's look at all of our cards together. How cute is that? My goodness. So we have all of our cards. And oops, where am I missing? 1, 2, 3. It's here somewhere. 1, 2, 3. Oh, this one. How could I forget this one? There we go. And their envelopes. So, so cute. And there it is. So we've got July Paper Pumpkin Kit. Done. All 4 cards, 2 each in no time at all. And adorable. So if you don't want to miss out on the August kit, use this code and subscribe. And so the price includes shipping, and you earn Stampin' rewards because any order of 20 or more earns 20 Stampin' rewards. So you will earn, so use that code so you can get in on the next kit. And if you're a subscriber and this becomes available, either a full kit and or refill, you can pick it up, but only subscribers can get past kits. So use that QR code, and the link is also listed under the video. And so I am enjoying the paper pumpkin. As I shared with you before, I hadn't subscribed for a long time, and I resubscribed, and because they just keep getting better and better. It's like, okay, I can't keep missing out. So I need to subscribe, and I hope you will too. And just treat yourself once a month. It just shows up. Today it was just, oh, because the tracking was telling me tomorrow. So it's like, oh, yay, how fun is this? And so that is the Sweeter With You. Make sure you have that right. Paper Pumpkin Kit for July. And so if you have it, all right, here's how to do it, or maybe how not to. Oh, you know what? I don't even see that tear. Oh, wait a minute, 'cause let's see. That really pretty well covered up. Don't tear it. Go slower. And thank goodness we've got an extra label to stamp it more than once. So there we go. Let me do this. Come on back. And I clean the stamps with a Simply Chamois, and I store them in one of the clear cases, and all that's listed under the video if you're on my blog or YouTube. So that's about the only thing extra to pick up. I do like my Take Your Pick tool a lot. You know, it makes it really easy to get off the especially the mini glue dots and getting that backing off. And I listed the clear mount blocks that I used in the full size pad, but of course you can always use the Stampin' spot that comes with it. And you know, with your very first one, you will get a clear mount block to use with all of them and other stamping. So there we go. Well, thank you for joining me for a quick card making with the July Paper Pumpkin Kit, Sweeter with You. And I am so glad that you did come join me. And and always, thank you so much for the thumbs ups and the likes and the comments. I appreciate all of that oh so much and spending some time with you. So, as I was saying earlier, every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, I'm here with a new card making video. Once in a while, maybe a catalog review, but usually a card, 99.9% of the time, a card making video. So I will enjoy seeing you Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm Shelley Godby, teaching you how to create hand stamped smiles. Good afternoon, and God bless.